Well, to be really honest, if you're coming from a metropolitan city like I was from Mumbai, you would initially find it a bit difficult because it's really quite out here. The university area in general is not that happening because people are here to study and also party during the weekends. Agreed. It was a bit difficult for me since I'm used to having all the noise around me, all the traffic, and those issues which everybody faces in a metropolitan. Syracuse is really quiet. It's a peaceful place. So all those who really like to have a silent lifestyle and having peace of mind, it's a heaven for them. So Syracuse is one of the very few universities which arranges for a meetup in those cities where it gets maximum of its international crowd from. I remember Syracuse had arranged for a meetup in Mumbai, Delhi, somewhere in South, and one more place. So people from the neighboring areas did come to Mumbai, and of course all the Mumbaikers were at Varli. So that is where we all met each other for the first time. Apart from the Facebook groups, which many of you know about, the popular ones. The first personal interaction with the students coming to SU was at that meetup. We did gel along very well, and then we headed to a place where we could talk more with each other. Went to a neighboring food court, and then that's where we decided to make WhatsApp groups. Everybody will be nice to you the first time you meet them, but then it's a different thing talking to them a couple of times, interacting with them over WhatsApp or on call, and actually staying with them. It's altogether a different ballgame. That is where we thought about making WhatsApp groups and then taking it forward from it. I have two more roommates, three roommates in a 3 BHK. We have a room for each of us. No, everybody has their names, and we all had to sign the lease and pay individually. I mean, the security deposit and first month's and last month's lease. While I was in India, I was completely unaware of the fact that we had to pay so much in advance just before moving to that place, because we are already more than $1,000 down before even being in that country. But yes, that's normal, and that's what everybody does, unless you have a lot of relatives over here who can come all the way to your university, look at the place if they have all the time. Okay, so this is very relative because it all depends on where you stay, how close you stay to the university, how big is your house, how lavishly you want to stay. It depends how much you want to eat out, how much you eat at home, and there are a lot of factors, so it's really relative. In my case, I can say that I spend around about $600 to $700 a month with everything. Yes, and
Okay.
that's on the higher side.